Hey, it's your girl, Empress Zinga, and welcome to the Artist Peeps Mahalia Corner Edition. This is episode 2. Thanks for being with us. This week, we're going to be sitting down talking to last week's Artist Spotlight, Jody, as well as a really good and fantastic feature artist. You probably know him as Biggie Irie. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
This episode brought to you by Parhelion Stage Lighting, Mocha Hair Designs, Makeup by Sam, Azifo's Creations, and Creek Productions.
And we are back. This time now we are with Jody from last week's Sunday. Jody is Sheldon Place. How you doing? Tell me about Sunday.
Sunday was awesome. We had, without me, Mahalia's Corner was epic. The Rick came and matched on the place. He tell me that I saw like a pack of Shirley's. So I was feeling a little fussy there. And before that we had some great open micers, you know. And well, you know when Mahalia started to sing, it's sweet.
Tell me more so about the songs that I heard you sing, because girls were screaming, I was screaming.
Yeah, so before the show I was, wondering what can I do that would be different, because most people would pick a big song, another big song, and come and do it, and that would be the normal thing to do. But there's a million songs that I love myself, and to find the right songs to get the emotion from the crowd and still be able to showcase what I'm capable of, those songs for me was the songs that was on my mind. And I was like, I'm gonna trick these people. They would think that I coming into this bump and grind, and I'll just switch it up, you know?
Yeah.
And it had a great response. I could hear these screams as they switched.
Where did Jody come from? Jody
started as just a boy that liked to sing. Very shy person, not really going on to stage that sort of way. But eventually I get pulled into it.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to freestyle at home with some rock when I was younger. Yeah, I thought I was a rapper.
You might still be?
I thought, yeah. And until my friends told me, big man, you can sing. You just stop rapping. You need to sing. If I could sing like you, I would be singing ABCs, good morning, you know?
It's true though, you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And as well, you were singing a song that you wrote. It was an original song. It was called Believe, I'm correct?
Yes.
Tell me about Believe.
Believe is I guess, a very personal song for me. I was going through a moment where I was in love with this girl. And I thought I was going great, but then I guess certain inputs came in and things started to change. Right? And I was willing to put in, but she needs to believe in me too.
Okay.
So that is why I wrote this song.
Okay. Tell me about songwriting now. Like, you find that a hard skill to acquire?
Yeah, as in every skill you have to put in the time, you have to understand that there will be moments that it will just be fun, but then you have to really break down and see what makes a song great. Okay. So for me, I went and I perused some of the greats, Luther Vandross, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, some of my favorites, and to really see what made the music they wrote and produced special to me.
So Jody, tell me what's going on now with you down the road.
Okay. Currently, I'm working on an EP.
Nice.
Right. I'm trying to mix in different flavors, but trying to do some really happy songs right now.
You have any idea when the EP is going to be dropped?
We are going to release them as singles, most likely next month. The first one will be.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so we will really be pushing hard to put this music out.
We wish you all the very best, especially for that EP that is coming out just now. And for anything else, songwriting, whatever it is that you're doing, we really, really hope to see more of you, Jody.
Thank you very much.
Before we go, tell the people where we can find you.
So you can find me on Instagram at jody.music, JODY or you could find me on YouTube as Jody Smith Barbados, also on SoundCloud, Jody Smith Music.
You have all the links, and you know where to find this young boy. Stay really, really close, keep your ears to the ground. We're gonna be right back with Biggie Irie. And we are back, and as promised, we have one of the biggest men in the game. Big voice, big personality, big everything. This is Biggie Irie. Hi, sir.
Hi, how you doing? Good to be here.
Thank you so much for being a part of GineOn magazine.
Yeah, anytime.
Now, to start with, obviously, we go on know where you get your name from.
I was doing my first album with Chris Allman, Mikey Helsmeyer, and Arturo Tapin. And when it was finished, I think we had about 15 songs. And when it was finished, Turo said, well, you know, you can't go on stage with big tunes like these under Jeffrey Cordell, which is my birth name. So he said, we got to get a name for you, you know. So we did some brainstorming, and he actually came up with a name for me, Arturo Tapin.
Wow.
Yeah, so he christened me that name, Biggie Irie.
So that they know with you forever. You know, you can never ever change that.
Never. It doesn't make sense because it fits, you know. Yeah, man.
Now, my next question would be some of your influences in your music. I know you do some soca, but I've heard you sing other genres as well, and your voice just fits it beautifully. Could you tell me who have been some of the influences in terms of your work?
Easy answer. As I came in here, I saw the albums over there, and my influences are right there. Earth, Wind and Fire, Ray Charles, Bob Marley, Third World, Steel Pulse, all of them, all those guys. I grew up listening to those guys from tender age of 5 years old. And I used to imitate them. I used to stand up in front of my mirror with a broom and pretending I'm playing a guitar, and would sing along with those songs playing on the radio. And then when I got older, I went in town and I bought a whole set of LPs with those guys, and I just listened to them, and I just love that music. So those are my influences.
Now, as we continue, we're going to talk now about how you were before you came to this point in your journey. Speaking about the bands that you have worked with, Splash Band and so on. Could you tell us some more about the bands you've worked with and how that experience has changed your life?
Well, it started in late 1980s, 1987, with a young reggae band called Exodus. It was six of us, four from Harrison's College and two from Lodge. That's me and Mikey Helsmeyer, which is one half of the Red Boys. And we did a lot of playing around the island, you know. We rehearsed our first gig. We rehearsed for our first gig for 6 months. 6 months. Long, every day rehearsing. And that gig was at Sparky's there on Bay Street, right next to the boatyard. And from then it just grew, you know. We just played at different places. I remember when we were asked to fill in for Spice at Harbour Lights. And then we were eventually asked to fill in for them when they went on vacation the following year at the warehouse. So we did a lot of playing then. Then went over to Splash Band, and that was totally different. That was more professional, because in Exodus it wasn't about money. We just did it for fun. But in Splash Band is when the money started to come in, and we had our gigs at the warehouse on Thursdays and Saturdays. We played at Sandy Bank, played at Harbor Lights, we played all over the country. And we did quite a few tours as well. We did tours to New York. We played at Reggae Sunsplash in Jamaica. And then after that, it was Spice, and that was more professional again. Did a lot of touring with Spice, did a lot of recording with Splash Band as well, and a lot of touring with Spice. Then after that, I sort of took a break from Barbados, and I went to Bermuda to work with a group called Tropical Heat. I was over there for 5 years, and it was good fun, man. It was a lot of fun. Then I came back here in 2005, recorded, now going home in 2006, and the rest is history. I try to put out work as much as possible, you know, because to keep current, not only soca, but reggae music, all different genres, I try to release music to keep current and to keep touring, you know, because once the music is there, the tours will come, definitely.
Now, go into now Mahalia's Corner. This now will be your second time performing?
Yeah, I think the first time I did it was in 2013, and it was great, man. It was a great experience, you know. And I was able to sing songs that I don't normally sing on the big stage. Songs that I would only usually do on the hotel circuit, because I'm active on the hotel circuit in Barbados mainly. And I also do Blakey's on the Sundays, and the last Friday in every month I do Blakey's with the Red Boys, the big Red Boys band. But Mahalia's Corner was fantastic. I loved every minute of it, and I can't wait till Sunday because I know it's going to be great again. Two Mile Hill is a fantastic band, very talented musicians, and the musicianship is something to behold. It is going to be something really exciting. I know the music is going to be different, because last time they changed up a lot of my songs, you know, which really surprised me. So I'm looking forward to that. And this year I'm adding a couple more original songs to the show. I'm going to do some splash band reggae songs. I'm going to do some of my own soca songs, which I know will be different. Looking forward to that. And then some songs that people wouldn't necessarily get to hear me sing.
Are there any songs that would jump people? Like Biggie Irie like this song? He sing this song?
Well, I'm not sure if it would jump them, because a lot of people know my background, because I grew up in a church, and I started singing from 7 years old in the St. Michael's Cathedral Choir. So I don't think people would necessarily be jumped by songs that I would sing, because they know me, you know. But one or two songs that I think people might be, you know, what would be different would be if I break out in a Phil Collins song, or an Elton John song, or a Stevie Wonder song, you know. So you can look out for something like that.
There's so much more to look out for on Sunday. I think I'm going to walk with a tambourine, because I'm going to be down front and center, get him busy behind the truck and everything else that the throat. Guys, I have had the pleasure of interviewing Biggie Irie. Like, I can't believe this. I was a little girl when he was on my TV, and I hear him down interviewing the man. Y'all, don't feel old. Don't feel old. Please go out and support the show on Sunday, Mahalia's Corner. Doors open at 7, but you know, we can get there early so we can get a proper seat right at the front. You know that's gonna go like that. But before I go, I have to big up our sponsors once again. That is Mocha Hair Designs, Azifos Creations, Cuticles, Parhelion 120 Stage Lighting, and Creek Productions. Thank you again for joining us here for the Artist Peeps, Mahalia's Corner Edition, Episode 2. We are going to be seeing you somewhere, sometime soon.